The story began in Nitro, West Virginia, Monsanto factory that produced herbicide called 2,4,5-T. In 1949, the chemical was exposed to human life. To this factory, 228 workers were extremely illness caused by Agent Orange. Here is the video that used the Agent Orange during Vietnam War.
During the Vietnam War, the U.S. military sprayed and dumped an estimated 20 million gallons of chemicals in an attempt to destroy enemy hiding positions in the forest. Agent Orange. The chemical used in this campaign not only destroyed the forest, but it also caused and continues to cause chromosomal damage in humans. Chemicals were also sprayed on crops. 688,000 acres of farmland were sprayed with a chemical called Agent Blue. The U.S. government claimed that these chemicals were harmless to people and only had a minor impact on the environment. But more than 5,000 American scientists disputed these claims and signed a petition against chemical and biological weapons being used in Vietnam. Despite their efforts, the United States government did not stop using these chemical agents until the conflict was almost over. In Vietnam, the reality of Americans' chemical warfare has slowly begun to unfold. Agent Orange seeped into the soil and water supply and therefore into the food chain. In this way, it passed from mother to children. These chemicals remain in the soil today and are now damaging the health of the current civilian population. Vietnamese authorities are just now beginning to grasp the true scale and long-term consequences of the devastation wreaked by Agent Orange.
Well, they said they sprayed us periodically, but it was mostly every day. And you can liken it to a aerosol can, spraying it up in the air and letting it come down. It'd come down on you. And they told us they were killing mosquitoes, and killed the mosquitoes, and now it's killing us. And I've got three things that's directly to Agent Orange. One was diabetes, and the other one is peripheral neuropathy, and the third one is chronic lymphocytic leukemia now.
When were you diagnosed with all those?
Well, about 20 years ago probably, diabetes, and then the peripheral neuropathy is secondary to the diabetes, and 5 years ago, chronic lymphocytic leukemia. And so now, and the cancer doctor at the VA told me that I was lucky I had a slow killer. So that's where I'm standing now.
How forthcoming do you feel that the government has been about this problem and how it affects you personally?
Slow, waiting on us to die. Because I've had the same, probably 10 years I've had the same thing wrong with me that I've got now, the leukemia, but they only, and I went to the cancer doctor at the VA hospital here 10 years ago, and they said there was nothing wrong. And I've got the same symptoms, my blood work was the same, but they don't care. They absolutely don't care. We got, Vietnam veterans got treated like crap when we got home. We're getting treated like crap now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, can you introduce yourself a little bit?
Oh yeah, my name is Bill Machus, M-A-C-H-U-S.
Okay.
I'm 65.
Okay.
What else would you like to know?
Is it, how do you, are you a Marine or Army?
No, I was Army. I was drafted in the Army in 1967,
Okay.
and she went to Vietnam in March of 1968.
Okay. And then how long you stay here? How many?
A year.
A year.
I was lucky. I was one of the lucky ones. I was a combat veteran,
Oh.
so nothing but the greatest, you know, the greatest feelings toward the people I had to fight. You know, they were the greatest people I had to fight.
Okay.
But that's the way it was.
So, during the time that you in Vietnam, you, besides you using a weapon like gun and machine, so they have a chemical weapon. It's Agent Orange.
Right.
Yeah. Do you use that too? Or?
Yeah. Where we operated.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Was was one of the most heavily sprayed areas in the I Corps, which was northern Vietnam, Da Nang, and
Okay.
above that, because I think
Hue.
I think I was above that. I was around way
Yeah. Okay.
from Laos to the South China Sea.
Okay.
That's where we operated. I was with the 101st Airborne Division.
So over the DMZ between north and south.
Well, we stayed a little bit south of that.
North
That was
south.
mostly Marines up there.
Oh, okay.
That far. We were around way. That's where our area was.
That's great. So, you know, after the war end, do you have anything affect you after you using the you know, the Agent Orange? Do you have any effect like it?
I really didn't notice it until maybe 10 years ago. That's when it started hitting me the worst, you know. They say I've got the diabetes I have is caused from Agent Orange.
Okay.
So yeah, I take shots 3 times a day,
Wow.
and that's pretty tough, you know.
Yeah, it is
Nobody else has got that in my family.
Right.
So most of the guys, the veterans I know, that's one of their symptoms
Okay.
is the diabetes.
Wow. So, you know, in your personal, what do you think about the Agent Orange after the war end?
I
35
think it's
years?
bad.
Yeah, bad.
I've got one of my daughters is she had like 4 miscarriages,
Okay.
and that's supposedly caused from that. See, that's the
Right.
second generation, and that's what I hear it does. It goes down to the second generation.
Right.
And one of my daughters is blind in one eye,
Wow.
and we took her to the doctor, and they say that was caused by
Agent
that. Yeah, that Agent Orange. Yeah. So, yeah, it's affected us, and it's affected my second generation, my family.
Orange. Right.
So it's pretty sad. I can imagine what's going on over there now.
That's very strong, Agent Orange. So, so what do you think about the government, like U.S. government, think about the Agent Orange right now and after, you know?
What do I think of what they did?
Yeah, what they did, you know.
Well, we didn't know.
You didn't know that?
We didn't know. We didn't know that what they were doing.
Oh.
We didn't know that they were spraying us with chemicals. We didn't know that.
So you think that just like it's to kill the weed and the forest?
Well, yeah, some of the areas we operated in were kind of no leaves at all, no bushes, just all brown. You know, it looked like the earth was scorched. It looked bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, we didn't know. We didn't know they were doing that.
Wow.
We had no idea whatsoever that they were spraying the areas with that stuff. We'd take baths in bomb craters, and all that water was contaminated. So, but we didn't know. We had no idea whatsoever.
Until right now you just realize
Yeah,
it, right?
well, yeah, when guys started getting sick, you know, and things like that showed up, and they had to start doing something about it, because it affects a lot of the guys that were over there. So yeah, I think it's bad. I think what they did was a bad thing.
Yeah. Just killing from generation, generation, you know. So
Yeah, it just hands down generation to generation now.
Yeah.
So that was pretty bad, yeah. I just hope everything's clear over there. It looks like the country is pretty clear now.
Okay.
Vietnam, yeah.
I was reading some article, you know, there was like a group of USA, you know, come and then clean up some part of like the main spot, Bien Hoa, Saigon, and Da Nang. That the
Yeah, those are the
most part,
three main
yeah.
areas.
Yeah, three main,
The Trang.
yeah, Nha Trang,
Yeah,
yeah,
Nha Trang.
yeah, like that too.
Yeah, I guess they had to clean up a lot, but you know, I can see some of the points why they did it too, so we wouldn't get ambushed.
Right.
You know, but oh well, I don't think that worked out too well either.
All right. Thank you very much for your time.
No problem.
If I wasn't here tomorrow, would anybody care? If my time was up, I'd wanna know.